Left Behind, written by the Buried Truck, and re-narrated by Wingstriker 3801. One evening, as the sun was beginning to set, James was pulling a goods train along the main line. He was making excellent timing, and the trucks were behaving well. He felt most proud of himself. Ahead, the line curved past a field. James knew that field well. It was the same one where he had crashed on his first date. "Now, to be young and foolish," he chuckled. "You never catch me off the rails now. Trucks don't dare give me trouble." But of course he'd spoken too soon. The trucks had overheard. "We've plenty of trouble to give you," they chuckled, banging their buffers. "Hey, smarten up back there," barked James, bumping them in return. That did the trick. An old coupling broke, and the last three trucks and the brake van had come loose. James felt a jolt, but assumed it was another bump from the trucks, and carried on. The guard braked the trucks to a halt, then got down from the van. He saw James speeding off down the line. "Oh, for pity's sake," he grumbled. He walked back to the last signal box, putting detonators on the rails as he went. The trucks, meanwhile, were delighted. "That'll teach you to push us around," giggled one. "Ha! Why stop there?" smoked another. "He said we don't give him trouble." "But we gave it. He said he'd never come up the rails, but proved him wrong." "Wouldn't do that if I were you." Sat in a field nearby were more trucks. They were old and filthy, with rotting wood and rust all over. They lay broken and crooked amongst the dirt. How did you get there?" asked James's trucks. "Did the very thing you're scheming up," said an old truck. "That James was naive. Let him think he had us under control, then struck. Poor fella's brake blocks caught fire, and we took care of the rest." "A lovely crash it was," cackled another old truck, and the rest laughed hoarsely. "The cranes came," continued the first truck. "They took away our friends who were still on the rails, then rescued James. We were sure we'd be next." He paused dramatically. "Then the crane arms came to rest on the flatbed, and an engine took them away. They weren't going to rescue us." But stammered one of James's trucks. "We're indispensable. How could they not rescue you?" "Indispensable?" cried an old truck. "Listen here, youngster. The workshop's built hundreds of you in the time it takes to fix one steam engine. Why bother with us? Too much effort when they could just make new trucks and be done with it." "So, if we crash," stammered James's trucks, we'll be just like us," wheezed an old truck. "I'll never feel rails under my wheels again. If I've even good wheels lived, being buried in the earth for so long. Who knows if they're still there? The old trucks laughed like hyenas and sent chills through the frames of James's trucks. They were speechless. A whistle cut through the laughter. James had been flagged down at the station and sent back to retrieve the trucks. "You silly things!" he grumbled, bumping them hard. "You could have caused an accident!" "Sorry, James," they quivered. James was quite taken back. The guard fastened the coupling, and he puffed off without another word. His trucks looked back at the field and shuddered as they were pulled away. The old trucks felt silent, watching the train disappear on the horizon. They hoped the young ones heeded their words and wouldn't make the same mistake they had. Just then a crow landed atop of them. The truck chuckled wisely. "No good as a truck, and no good as a scarecrow."